This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Pennsylvania schools will now close until at least April 6th. We talk with the superintendent of the Hazleton Area School District about the impact of the coronavirus, plus the latest community information on the pandemic next. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for your time today. We also have a story coming up with a sports psychologist. He will talk about how local athletes can cope with not playing their sports. Right now we have local information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The Pennsylvania Department of Health today confirmed 165 new positive cases of COVID-19 in Pennsylvania, bringing the state total to 644. 3 new cases have been confirmed in Luzerne County and 2 in Schuylkill County. Luzerne County now has 10 cases. Schuylkill County has 3. The state confirmed 1 new death in Montgomery County, bringing the state total to 3. Also, state schools will now be closed until at least April 6th. That comes from the Pennsylvania Department of Education. When it is safe to go back to school, teachers will get 2 days to get their classrooms in order before students return on the 3rd day. For the latest information on safety, testing, and more, visit the Lehigh Valley Health Network's website at lvhn.org or follow their Facebook page. We will continue to post vital information on our SSPTV Facebook page as well. And again, you do not need a Facebook account to access the information. On Saturday, Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassatt confirmed a positive case of COVID-19 of a Hazleton resident. The infected individual has been notified and is being self-quarantined at his residence. Today, the mayor announced a second case in the city. He stressed that the information on these individuals is protected by HIPAA and that people should refrain from making assumptions on social media. He says this can damage someone's reputation and possibly lead to legal action. The mayor says, quote, "While we also cannot control access to our city from non-residents, I have recommended local limousines and taxi cab companies not to provide shuttle services to New York and New Jersey during this time," unquote. Although the parks and playgrounds are not closed, the mayor is restricting access. He says the CDC recommends no public gatherings of more than 10 people and social distancing of at least 6 feet. He's asking the public to voluntarily refrain from participating in team sports or activities. State Representative Tara Toohill is asking the governor to shut down vans moving groups of people from New York and New Jersey into the city of Hazleton. Toohill says, quote, "We have multiple bus companies. Many possess out-of-state license plates from New York and New Jersey driving into our communities and bringing people from New York and New Jersey." She received word that the Public Utility Commission does not regulate interstate carriers. She plans to find out if the governor can exercise his authority under the disaster declaration. Blood donations are desperately needed during this pandemic. A blood drive will take place tomorrow at Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton at the Business and Education Center. The coach will be at the rear entrance tomorrow from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. You must sign up in advance. There will be no walk-ins allowed. To schedule an appointment, call 570-501-4249 or you can visit giveapint.org. The state education secretary announced today that beginning tomorrow, all schools will be able to work with their local intermediate unit to develop instructional plans for all students, including those with disabilities and English language learners. Prior to that announcement, our Lisa Sugar chatted via Facebook with Hazleton Area School District Superintendent Brian Uplinger. While no learning is being mandated at this time, we asked the superintendent if online learning would be a future possibility.
A number of students don't have access to computers. They don't have access to the internet. They may have access to a smartphone, but they don't have the ability to see everything that they need to see through a smartphone. We do have some lessons, review lessons that are available to them on the back end of our website right now, but those pretty much aren't, they're for the most part not turned on, just so we can make sure that we're still meeting the needs of our special needs students and our ELL population. Once we get some more direction, then we'll be able to turn those on. The governor has stated, and PDE as well has stated, that the 180 days do not need to be made up. The hour requirement of 900 and 990 hours, 900 is elementary, 990 hours is middle school, high school. Right now, They're saying that we don't need to do that. However, as fluid as everything is right now, they may come back and say, yes, that's a definite. You have to make these up. We do have the availability to go to June 30th. We certainly don't want to do that. As of right now, June 5th is graduation.
The superintendent addressed several important issues for the district. You can see the entire interview on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Also, in case you missed it earlier, state schools will now be closed until at least April 6th. That comes from the Pennsylvania Department of Education. The Hazleton Area School Board will hold its regular monthly meeting virtually. It will take place Thursday at 6 p.m. The agenda is on the district website. Public comment on the agenda items can be emailed to Superintendent Brian Uplinger. Comments will be addressed during the virtual meeting.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
After a rainy day, here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. Expect more rain tonight, a 60% chance. We'll have a low of 33 degrees. Little or no snow accumulation is expected tonight. We could see some of that mix in with the rain as well. Then on Tuesday, partly sunny, highs in the upper 40s, down to 36. Tuesday night, 70% chance of rain. Wednesday, 100% chance of rain and snow, becoming all rain after 10 a.m., high of 41 degrees. Wednesday night, we do have a low of 33 and 90% chance of some rain, possibly mixing with snow. Thursday, partly sunny, high of 51 degrees. And then on Thursday night, we have a chance of rain, 40% chance, mostly cloudy with a low of 38. Friday, 40% chance of rain, partly sunny with a high of 52. And at night, 50% chance of rain, low of 36 degrees. All right, let's get to some positive vibes, starting with Adopt Me from the Hazleton Animal Shelter. Meet Carmel, a 3-year-old neutered male who's up to date on his shots and tested negative for heartworm and Lyme disease. He's also microchipped, and I try not to editorialize ever, but he's adorable. And now we have this week's feline friend, Rambo. Rambo is around 4 years old and a male who's neutered and good with his shots. He was tested for feline leukemia and FIV and was negative for both. Rambo is microchipped and would prefer to live on his own with no other cats, but it looks like he would love you. The Hazleton Animal Shelter is operating on limited hours from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. for the public, Monday and Tuesday, and Thursday through Saturday. Actor Josh Gad, who may be better known as the snowman from the Disney Frozen movies, is reading to children every night. I found this story on his Twitter account. I also saw a video of him reading a Frozen story, and it was great. He says this is his way of providing 10 minutes of daycare to families every night. And while for the time being, Olaf is smartly staying away from warm hugs, Gad does send his love to everyone at the end of the video I found. Follow Josh Gad on Twitter or search the hashtag GadBookClub to find a story for your family. We will have more air times for our Mass for Inspiration this weekend. We'll have more information for you about that tomorrow here on SSPTV News. Coming up next, we take an in-depth look at the good work being done at the Helping Hand Society in Hazleton. We'll be right back. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of the following. Elizabeth Dornman, 62 years old, formerly of Hazleton. A massive Christian burial is Wednesday at 10 a.m. at All Saints Church in McAdoo. Friends and family may call Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Funeral Home in Hazleton. Mary A. Bobeck, 93 years old, formerly of Sugarloaf Township. Services are private. Condolences can be sent to the family on the Facebook page for the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. And Lael Swank, 49 years old, of Mountaintop. Arrangements will be announced by the Desiderio Lehman Funeral Home in Wright Township. Today's social news has been brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. For information, call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.